I'm here with Simon Press, Director of the World Travel Market London. Simon, can you tell me what the world travel market has achieved over the past 40 years?
Wow, World Travel Market has achieved so much for the last 40 years. Started off as a relatively small event with 9,000 visitors, a couple of hundred brands taking part, looking for the UK outbound audience and really presenting those brands to that UK consumer. Now we've got 50,000 people attending over 3 days, 5,000 exhibitors taking part, 3,000 international media, ministers, students, tour operators, travel agents, everybody involved in that long supply chain of the travel and hospitality sector. So it's grown immensely over the last 40 years. It's great to be able to position WTM as the place where ideas are provided for the industry. It's where it unlocks the new nuggets of information about where people are going to book, how they're booking, where they're going to go on holiday, the trends, the forecasts. But more importantly, it's the place where people come face to face and do business. And that's where we look to generate £3.75 billion worth of deals as a result of all those conversations that take place at WTM London over the next 3 days.
Great, and what have been your particular highlights during your time as exhibition director?
Yeah, my highlights as exhibition director over the last 10 years since I've been working across the brand is really establishing the WTM brand as a truly international brand opportunity which culminates in a live experience that takes place traditionally, historically it had taken place over 4 days. So 4 years ago we reduced that down to 3 days after customer demand, the impact of technology making it more important to facilitate those meetings in a quicker manner. So my highlights, though, has certainly been establishing the brand around sustainability conversation about Responsible Tourism Day, working with outside companies, destinations, and really understanding what are the key messages around that and how can we try and provide some of those solutions through some of the content that's taken place at our event and throughout the year.
And what are your plans for the world travel market going forward?
My plans for WTM going forward, it's got to be a dynamic brand. The industry is so resilient, and it's shown that very recently with the really upsetting loss of Thomas Cook as a brand within the travel space. But the WTM brand needs to reflect the moving forward, the industry taking a step forward and leading from example. And that's where we're looking to take the brand as well. WTM London is a thriving festival of conversation, experience, and of obviously business conversations, but more about the enjoyment of being part of the industry. It's a dynamic, vibrant industry, pushing opportunities for the consumer to go and experience far-flung places, new cultures, new food, new inspiration, and that's where we want to take WTM.
And what about the industry in general? Where do you see the industry going another 40 years from now?
The industry going another 40 years from now? Well, it's certainly got to change. It's certainly got to adapt to consumer habits. People are being driven by information that they're seeing online, but people still want to travel. They want to experience that authentic experience. They really want to get to meet new people. It's great having conversations online and looking at video, whether it be for virtual reality or from flat screen or whatever, but people still want to travel, especially the UK consumer. They want to get out, they want to experience. Internationally, people will just want to share and learn from their experience and also to talk about it to their friends as well.